up, everyone? In today's video, we're going to be looking at the rookies for this year's fantasy draft. Now, this is just going to be early predictions for this year's rookies. We still have to see how they're going to do in camp, but let's go ahead and take a dive in. The number one guy across all fantasy draft boards is Naji Harris for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, this guy, phenomenal talent, went to a phenomenal school with Alabama, has great hands, great for PPR leagues, but I'm going to pump the brakes on him a little bit. This is the reason why. The Pittsburgh Steelers were dead last in total rushing yards last year. Not only were they last in total yardage, but they were also last in yards per carry as well. They couldn't run the ball for anything, and they didn't do much in the draft or in the offseason to really fix that issue. So if it's a redraft league, I'm not taking Harris this year because I don't think they did enough to solidify that O-line. But if it's a PPR league or keeper league, I might still take a look at him there because I think he's going to be great at catching the ball out of the backfield. He kind of reminds me of Le'Veon Bell, somebody who can catch the ball out of the backfield. The guy I like the most is Jamar Chase. Now, I think the Bengals should have drafted an O-lineman, and it probably would have been better to win football games to have good O-linemen there. But for fantasy purposes, Jamar Chase is going to be an absolute stud. This is the reason, is because Jamar Chase made Justin Jefferson, who tore it up last year as a rookie, made him look like second fiddle compared to him at LSU. Joe Burrow already has chemistry with Jamar Chase. It's not very often that an elite wide receiver that comes into the league, like a top 5 pick, goes to a quarterback that he's already played with. Now, Kyle Pitts for the Atlanta Falcons does look like he'll be a pretty good tight end here. He's worth taking a shot on, depending what his draft value is, though. If you can get him late, sure, let's get him. But I'm not going to draft him high. I'm not going to draft him up with the elite tight ends. But having that tight end that actually can produce something is very valuable because it basically gives you an extra position. Because the tight end position over the past 3 years has been very, very, very rough unless you have one of the top 3 guys. Now, the next highest running back that was drafted was Travis Edelman. Now, he was phenomenal when he was in college. And he's going to the Jacksonville Jaguars, which is the reason I actually don't like him this year. James Robinson, I think, is a phenomenal running back, and I think he's going to still take majority of the carries for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So out of actually all the running backs that were drafted, I don't see any of them doing well this year except for maybe Harris, and that's just in PPR leagues. So this year, I think, is a really down year for rookie running backs. Devonta Smith for the Philadelphia Eagles. I actually think this is a great landing spot for him. I think Hurts can probably do something with him. There's still rumors about maybe Watson getting traded to the Eagles. We'll see how that pans out. But if that goes there, then Smith all the way. He definitely jumps up the draft board. But hopefully, he's somebody that you can get a good draft value on. Then you have Trey Lance. Now, Trey Lance probably isn't going to start out the gate, so he's probably not going to be somebody you're going to be drafting. We'll have to see how he does. But Jimmy Garoppolo is probably going to start out the season, and then Trey Lance will probably take over. But he'll be a great, probably running quarterback. He'll have a lot of value there. Running quarterbacks have a lot more value in fantasy football than passing quarterbacks do. Bateman for the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson has a great offensive weapon now. Hollywood Brown was good, but he couldn't be that dominant wide receiver. Bateman maybe could be that wide receiver for him or be the X factor to help push him up to the next level. So I really like him. Which rookies do you like coming into the draft? Let me know in the comments down below. If you guys like the video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next huddle. Ready?